good whatever your time zone is, internet individuals. Welcome to episode 129 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. I almost said the complete wrong number. Oops. Hello there. Not everyone in the chat. It's nice to see at least someone here early. Hello there, chills.mp4. It's time to begin. The journey continues. Don't tell me you're the only one here. Thankfully, you're not. How do I have water while there is no water? Hold on, is this illegal water? There's no source block. How did that happen? Whatever. Alright, that is the screenshot button. That is backwards. Let's go this way. The way we need to go. Hello there. Is it Dima or Dima? I'm gonna say Dima. So how has everyone been this week then? Oh yeah, grab a new bed and boat. Also, I didn't restock after the last episode. Fair enough. How silly of me. How carelessly unthoughtful last week me was in not catering to current me by restocking the beds and boats in advance. That's just rude of him. Everyone bully last week me. Slash joke. Oh my god, singular floating block, except it's stone this time. We've seen many singular floating grass, a lot of singular floating dirt, but you are not ready for singular floating stone. It's beautiful. What kind of island is that? Minecraft beta terrain generation, that's what. Hello there, Jim Owens. Failing no damage challenge early today, I say. It's not even been 1,000 blocks yet. It's literally been 2% of the way. I've already failed the no damage challenge. I'm cringe. I'm bad at gaming. Hello there, CJ Kitty. Am I walking to 32 million blocks? I'm honestly not sure. like on the one hand, like anything to keep the series going, but at the same time, it's already gonna take me like nearly a decade to get to the Farlands. That's gonna take straight up like that's gonna be running until I'm like 40 years old. Hello there, Alesso. I'm assuming that's how it's pronounced. I might be wrong. Probably wrong. Warning, at about 8 million blocks, everything glitches out and every block I will fall through. That's only on the Bedrock version. This is the Java version. It doesn't happen on the Java version. There is a lot different between the Bedrock and Java versions. On today's episode of weird, obscure music that I've had stuck in my head recently, the intro music to the original Mr. Men TV series from like the 1980s. You might recognize it from one of the YouTube poops I've done. Where is the stopping point? For this episode or the series as a whole? For this episode, it will be at 2,700,000. For the series as a whole, either the Farlands or the 32 million block limit. I haven't decided. You've been considering watching BFDI. I'll admit, so many people, at least in my subscriber base, know about BFDI that I genuinely can't tell if you've actually seriously not watched BFDI before, This is the forest at night time. That is bad. It is bad and it makes me want to dig underground and hide away. Don't worry, I've got this beach to save me. You're trying to walk to the 32 million block limit and you've made it 120,000 blocks. Fair enough. That is about 10 hours done. Only like half a year remaining. Wee. You've genuinely never watched a single episode of BFDI, BFDIA, BFB, T-Pod, etc. Fair enough then. I mean, if it interests you. I don't exactly know what would and wouldn't interest you, but if you think it's worth watching, then go ahead and watch it. You've watched every BFDI episode besides BFB's 19 to 29, fair enough. Pro chat etiquette tip. If you ask me to read anything specific, it will make me less likely to read it. Because that is begging. And begging is discouraged in simple chat etiquette. Your eyes are going nuts. Yeah, epilepsy warning as stated in the description. Oh my god. The floof. Give me it. Give me it. Wibbly wobbly blocks. Weebles wobble but they don't fall down. Why are there numbers above the animals? When you have the F3 menu open in this version of the game, it shows the ID number of each mob that the game uses to just keep track of which mob is which. And I keep the F3 menu to show the coordinates, but like, if you see, if I press F3 to close the menu, then the numbers disappear, as you can see. I thought that cow was on top of a tree, but it's just on a small hill. That is less interesting. X-ray vision on vanilla Minecraft. Well, first of all, it isn't vanilla Minecraft. This is the Optifine mod. But second of all, yeah, it do be giving us a little bit of hackery. We're hacking the game. I'm a dirty hacker. I think someone's taking out their bins. Sorry if you can hear that. Hello there, bath bag from BFB Real. Thanks for the subscribe. Where am I going with the boat? To wherever that takes us forward. To wherever makes the X number bigger. Stimulation via rising numbers. You're traveling on the Z coordinate? Fair enough. The only real difference between which direction you go is pretty much just which direction the clouds and sun goes. That's about it, really. I'm making a pit stop to sticks full. Gun sticks. Give me the floof. I could have sworn there was another one of you. Never mind then. It is almost nighttime, so let's just sleep here, I guess. Hello there, lass. It's time to sleep like gamers. Snooze. Alright, we're out here gaming. We've gotten 9 hours of sleep and now we're unstoppable. I've pretty much seen every episode of BFDI and other seasons. Iconic BFDI line. To be fair, there's probably much more than just one iconic line. So like, I have no idea which line you could really be referring to. I only just realized you typoed it. You made a typo and it says yoy instead of you. Which is ironic because that might just straight up just be a iconic line from BFDI. The entire chat's gonna be full of BFDI quotes now, isn't it? Trees everywhere. Out my face. Wah. That is a misquote. It goes, "When I win, I'm gonna have a huge banner that says Pen Island, no spaces, all caps." 63. Must commit violence. The deed is done. I was gonna say something and I immediately forgot it. Oops. If I ever make an everything wrong with episode of that episode of BFDI, I'm just when you get to that line, I'm just gonna have it cut to me typing out that exact phrase, staring at it a few seconds, and then just going, "Pen, this is a kid's show." I mean, jeez! Grow up, this is a family-friendly show. Hello there, the Remembered. Is it too late for a boating adventure? Probably. But also, it's too early to stop getting ready to go to sleep. The dilemma. Do I waste time or do I waste resources? Oh well. You know what? Just use this time to craft more stuff. There we go. Make effective use of my time. To sleep we go. Wee. You found a shipwreck fully on land next to a village. I mean, it's still technically a shipwreck if it's on land. Wreck sounds like such a weird word already. Come on. Get me out of this water already. Oh my god, another ocean. The boating adventure is back, baby. I'm an alligator, baby. One funny thing I think about from that video is that on the captions to that video, when mommy says "and I don't care" and grins with the really awful looking teeth, the caption says GB is in Great Britain because it's a stereotype that British people have really bad teeth, or at least really bad looking teeth anyway. And as a British person with less than shiny white teeth. I just find that funny. There's 62. Must commit mass murder. Must crush, kill, destroy. Perish. Where was I? You once had a paper bag in the same color as bath bag from BFB, and you filled it with green paper that looks like vomit, and added black pipe cleaners to simulate limbs. Fair enough then. That is a sheer drop off. The drop off? They're going to the drop off? What are they, insane? Give me the water back, game. $125 blocks past. You think you're about 1% to the far ends? Yep, just about. The far ends are 12,550,000 blocks, give or take like 1,000 or so. So yeah, you're about 1% of the way. Yeah. Let's go. That is a 1-block hole in my plan. I hate it. Let's just, delete it. It never happened. Alright, let's, I did all of that just to move a whole another 15 blocks. Brilliant. I'm great at resource management. I'm approximately 22% at the far ends. Yeah, about 21%, yeah. Did I put a sign at 1/5 of the way, or did I completely gloss over it, not realizing that I even passed it? I wouldn't put it past me to have done the latter, but at the same time, I vaguely remember doing the former. I even think I passed it by like 50 blocks, realized and backtracked just so I could put the sign down. I mean, each episode I go 25,000 blocks. That's about like 0.2% of the way. Simple chat etiquette tip. If you ask me to read something that I missed, I will be more inclined to ignore it, because that is begging, and begging is not a thing you should do. Also, it is nighttime in the forest. It's time to sleep underground. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay! Oh yeah, grab another bed and boat. Also, throw out some cobblestone while I'm at it. Hello there, zombie that is burning up in the daytime. Sucks to be you. Oh, this is gonna take some real gamer maneuvers. Got a gamer. I'm a gamer. Such precise movement. Imagine if someone made a channel and amassed a huge following by making stupid content farm stuff, and then all of a sudden, after they got like 1 million subscribers, they then just suddenly pivot into making actually really good content for just no reason. I just saw the number just slowly approaching the z-axis, just slowly increasing or decreasing, whatever, less and less, and it made me feel very satisfied. You don't have to update me on every 1,000 blocks you travel. Every 10,000? Sure. 10,000 takes nearly an hour, so it won't be that frequent. What would I do if OpenAI went bankrupt? I'd be like, oh, fair enough. Unfortunately, that's probably not going to end up happening. As much as I'm sure half of the internet wishes it would. I could go faster, I wish. Unfortunately, horses don't exist, riding pigs don't exist, and, also sprinting doesn't exist yet. This is beta 1.7.3, where nothing is the same. Everything's different! Suggestion, could I add background music? Well, there's the problem is that I have really stupid taste in music. It's not that I listen to bad music. It's that usually when I have music on, I will just have one track looping for half an hour. Straight up. Like literally half of the time when I draw art, I will just put on something like the new Super Mario Bros. Overworld theme and just have it loop 20 times for half an hour. And I'd put on the in-game music, but I've been copyright claimed for doing that. So, it's not worth it. Yes, I've been copyright claimed for playing the in-game music. In-game. Because fair use is not a concept in the eyes of copyright holders. Play Sonic Blast 2. You mean the music from it, or like the actual game? Because if it's the former, then I mean, I guess. What was the other thing I was gonna say? And the other thing is that, like, people can just put on background music themselves. They can just, like, there's nothing stopping someone from just opening a second tab, putting in some music they'd like to listen to, and just listen to it in tandem with the stream. So because it's just the problem of I listen to the exact same thing all the time, and at best it's going to inevitably become boring, and at worst it's going to become more annoying than had I just not played any music at all. So kind of a dead end I've dug myself into. You can't play music because you're on phone. There's not more than your phone that you can use to play music with it. You know, I sometimes forget mobile users even exist, because I never use my phone, because the mobile version of most things are usually inferior to the computer version in every single way. It's the case for YouTube, it's the case for Discord, it's the case for Twitter, pretty much. It's probably the case for any video game that has mobile ports. And, like, for the price of a brand new phone, you could get at least a semi-decent computer or laptop for the same price. I have Discord, yes, and I'm not going to tell you what my account is because I don't use it for my YouTube. And I probably never will, because, I am not really good at interacting with a massive fan base, nor am I gonna be good at, owning a server full of said fan base. Especially considering that a lot of people are probably in their teens, and that just makes it even harder to do any sort of and that just makes it harder to keep them in control. And don't even get me started about people who lie about their age on the internet. If not directly to me, then at least on whatever site they're joining, because Both YouTube and Discord require you to be 13 years old in order to use it according to their TOS. Yet, people under the age of it still make accounts by lying about their age. But yeah, I've never really been all that inclined to play background music because, like, you know what? Sure, there's like another hour left of this. Let me just... Okay, so, Audacity. Wait for it to boot up. Takes a moment to boot up. Let's put on this. Sure. I'm gonna have to try and make it loop one moment. Okay. Right, repeat, 26 times. There we go. Right then, now we can play some music. Yes, this is from Super Mario Bros. Wonder. I'm gonna assume it's not too quiet or anything. Can easily adjust the volume if needed. Like, that was only one other time that I inserted music into a stream, and it was the time where I played that one Sonic hack that randomly generated levels, and I put on this track that cycled between various versions of the Green Hill theme. That was the only other time I put on background music besides, like, the in-game music, but... You're gonna visit your grandparents now? Fair enough. Goodbye, internet individual. I hope you enjoyed. Thinking about grandparents has made me has reminded me about this thing that I talked about like yesterday or something. So my grandparents on my dad's side has a house in Spain, and we used to visit it each year for summer. We haven't gone since the pandemic started, so yeah, we haven't been there in like 5 years at this point. Nearly 5 years by now. But the thing about me having only ever visited Spain outside of my home country is that I remember hearing somewhere that Spain is the most common place that British people travel to for vacation, and me just thinking about being a British person that's only ever gone to Spain besides his home country is just, it's funny. I find it funny when I just so happen to have committed the stereotype. Like, sure, there's some stereotypes that I don't exactly feel, like for tea for example. I do like tea, but I don't really drink it that often. Mostly because I'm more of a cold drink person. I'm gonna need to collect some more wood at some point. Oops. Give that back. Maybe if people do maybe if the majority of people do prefer the background music to not having it, then maybe I'll like make a playlist where I have like just 10-minute loops, so that we can get a bit more variety. But looks like I'm sleeping in the forest again. Let me collect the flute first. Alright, we sleep here. Let me find a spot that doesn't have a lot of stone under it. Oh no, that one. Over here. And put the torch there. There we go. Alright. To sleep we go. Huzzah! It is the morning and not a moment too soon. Goodbye, internet individual. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for the subscribe. Go to the next bed and boat. Any conveniently placed floofs. A lot of the time when I listen to songs, I'll find myself humming the backing track more than the main melody. I mean, this only happens in a couple songs. Both this and Midnight, the Stars and You are pretty much the only two songs that I really do it with, but... Duh, 63. I'm able to keep track of my wool count easily. But I must commit violence now because... Yes! Blood will be spilled! Perish! Destruction! Non-stop pressure! Point. Wee. Hardcore parkour. Alright, let's just boat around the landmass. Thinking about back to British stereotypes, I remember reading on the Wikipedia article for it because, yeah, of course there's a Wikipedia article for British stereotypes, but one of them listed is monolingualism, which, like, that's more of a English-speaking language places in general, not really just Britain. I wouldn't be surprised if America has similar, if not more, monolingual speaking people.
Ooh.
You know, I wonder how common it is for people that live in a place to not speak the native language of the place they're living in. Especially if they've lived there from birth. Not counting like people that just don't know any language, or people with mutism or stuff like that. Like, they have to know a language, but the language isn't one of the native languages of the country they live in. Like, I mean, it'd probably be easy to just fabricate a situation like that. Just like, literally just buy a home in any country you don't know the language of. And boom, you've become someone that lives in a place that you don't speak the native language of. But so that's why I like add the clause of someone who's lived there from birth or at least a young age. Let's say before 13. Guess what time it is? $10,000 blocks remaining. This looks like another sleeping in the forest moment. I hate when that happens. You know what? This empty field will be sufficient enough. Let's sleep here, where I can put away all my worries. Hello there, Blockman. That is a massive sheer drop off. Don't fall in that pit. Thanks for the subscribe. How am I playing like this? First of all, hello, the fish gang. Do you mean how did I get this glitch to happen, or how am I able to play in spite of the glitch? If it's the former, I'm using the optifine mod on beta 1.7.3, and the optifine mod causes this glitch in this really old version. If you mean the latter, I don't know, I've just gotten really used to it. You're also gonna ask what was happening in the game? Yeah. Glitch caused by really old versions of optifine mod, something something float point precision errors. It's pretty it's probably complicated to us. It's probably complicated to tell you if you don't really like understand float point numbers, but basically, when the number gets bigger, it also gets less precise. My voice sounds British. I am British. I've literally said that I'm British like twice already. Is it possible to beat the entire Minecraft using this mod? I mean, if you're talking about this version technically doesn't really have an ending because the Ender Dragon doesn't exist yet. But, this glitch does exist in versions as late as 1.2. But also, like, this glitch only really starts getting intense once you're several thousand blocks away from spawn. Like, if you got the optifine mod for one of these versions and just spawned into a world, it would look normal. You have to like travel really far, like I have, in order for it to get this bad. Like, if you look at my coordinates, I'm currently almost 2,700,000 blocks from spawn. So the further away from spawn, the more glitchier it gets. Yep. It goes back into that explanation of float point numbers. Because like when the number gets bigger, it also becomes less precise because there's only so much data it can hold. So when the number's really small, it's able to go into hundreds of decimal points, but when it's really big, it might not even have decimal points. It might be too big for decimal points. What are the objects in my inventory? Dirt, torch, bucket of water, bed, boat, shears, stone axe, iron sword, and stone pickaxe. As for the rest of the inventory, I have come on, wool, coal, wood, pork, pink wool because it's special, iron, furnaces, crafting tables, sticks, iron ingots, and sand. That's everything in my inventory. Love my content? Thanks. Appreciate the enjoyment. What's the black rectangle on the bottom right of the screen? That is the bottom left, not the bottom. Wait. Do you mean the graph or the number? Are you referring to the number on the actual bottom right, or did you mean the bottom left and you're talking about the graph? The black rectangle with the green line. That is the Minecraft lagometer. That is actually its official name. It's a part of the F3 menu. I keep the F3 menu in order to show the coordinates, but what the lagometer does is basically it graphs how long each frame takes to render. Have I ever gotten a donation? No. I'm not even sure if I have donations, on. Actually, I think I do, but... I mean, most of the people that watch probably don't have probably don't even have their own bank account, so, probably can't donate even if they wanted to. With how long it takes for the frames to render, does that tie in with the 7,000 blocks thing? 7,000 blocks thing? What? What's the 7,000 blocks thing? I do not know what the 7,000 block thing is. Like, do you mean my coordinates, or... Oh, it's nighttime. When did that happen? I mentioned earlier in the stream that the further I get, the further away you go, the more glitchier it gets. Oh, the glitch. not really. Like, maybe the different way that it's rendered might affect how long it takes for a frame to render, but... Oh my god, I've been donated $1. Let's celebrate with their first super on a live stream. I've been paid. I've been given the monies. I'm gonna hug you. What are the computer mouse sounds? You mean my keyboard? Yeah, my keyboard's very loud. My keyboard's very loud, and also my mic is directly next to my keyboard, so yeah. Surprisingly, my very loud mechanical keyboard has yet to get me killed by a dog.
I'm going to make an announcement.
The Fish Gang paid $1 to say.
Be really loud with my keyboard. Hold on 1 second. There you go. I have a hunch that the music is about to end. I set it to loop for half an hour, and it's been about half an hour since I started the music. Yep, there's the fade out of the music. You guys want me to put on something else now? With the mod, you can see some of the caves, yeah. The glitch also causes things to incorrectly render over other things. Yes to music, that's one yes. You know what, one yes is good enough. Alright. Back to Audacity. Alright, let me open... Let's go with, not that one. Where is the folder? Music for Reasons. This one. Go, turn it down a bit. Yes. Cookie Mama music. The best music I could play on this stream. And unlike the last one, it's actually like half of the tracks between all 3 DS games, so it's gonna take a lot long. Well, while each one loops twice, it then changes after the second loop. Play Yakko's World presentation. I'm gonna assume that's the one I'm thinking of, but never watched Animaniacs, so I won't really know if it's anything else, but... like... Maybe music with lyrics probably isn't the best while I'm trying to commentate in a live stream. I know Animaniacs. I've heard of Animaniacs. I've never watched it, but I've heard of it. Like, remember when Nations of the World was like a huge subject for meme videos? People that watched Animaniacs, you call them 90s kids because it was a show from the early 90s. I mean, yeah, I was a 2000s kid, so yeah, right. I'm not old enough to have probably watched much of Animaniacs. I think they at least tried to reboot it like not long ago, but I've also not seen that because it's on streaming platforms and I don't watch streaming platforms. I don't really watch much TV. These songs are not looping properly. What on earth? Why do these songs not loop correctly, huh? What happened? What happened to the loopings on these songs, huh? That's not right. That I don't like that. I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. Let's put on something else instead in the meantime. Let's do I'm not good at choosing. What's this one? Let me listen through my saved songs. How did I unlock live streaming? Honestly, I don't even remember there being a requirement in order to do live streaming on YouTube. This one? You know what, let's just go with all reliable. From one Mario song to another, I guess. All right. Let me unmute and. There we go. Oh, I need more boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've not been able to catch a lot of the streams because you're not fast enough for them. Fair enough. I do start my streams really early for American audiences, so it keeps briefly pausing. Hold on. That should fix it. This particular one has like 6 layers on it, so it's probably struggling to play all of them. The glitch makes it look like an earthquake is happening in the game. I mean, I guess. Do I hate green screen kids? Never heard of it. Oh my god, my subscriber count has the funny number on it. Nice. Singular floating block. Also nice. Whenever I listen to a lot of music, I have a habit of pitching it up or down by like 2 or 3%. I don't know why, I just like when music is very slightly off key. I remember I think that might actually just be I think that might just stem from a lot of British TV a lot of shows when they air in Britain in like the early 2000s. They have to like have to sort of correct the speed because as you know, PAL TVs in the early days run at 50 FPS, not 60, like in America and Japan. So yeah, it's not the same, and so they have to alter the frame rate, and they have to alter the speed of it to compensate. I can't see squad doing that. Hold on. I don't want to fall into the pit. I don't want to fall into a pit or something. I read try keeping my camera still on the x-axis. Like, I know what happens when you do that, but like, yeah. Oh my god. It's sunset. And Venom has a guide on the glitch. Yeah, that's what introduced me to this glitch and sort of half the inspiration to even make this series. The other half of the inspiration being pretty much everyone who has already traveled to the Farlands before. What is it like to play this mod during the nighttime? I mean, I usually have my curtains down, so it's usually not that much darker in the room while I'm playing it, but also the sun's still out right now. While it's usually pitch black during the winter, during the really dark nights of the winter, where it becomes pitch black by like 4:30. It is still the sun's still out, yeah. Am I British? Yes, I am. I am the English man. Oh, you mean in-game nighttime? I mean, it's not really that much different. It's just darker. It's exactly what you expect. It only just makes everything look darker, and that's about it. Mobs aren't affected by the glitch, at least as badly. Like, sometimes blocks can, render in front of them when it's behind them, so, sometimes they can be a bit obscured, but also the mob ID tags render in front of everything, so it's not really that much of a problem. Try making a base every 100,000 blocks. Nah. I make monument signs at like every 1,000,000 blocks, and also certain milestones like 20%, 10 or 20% of the way, but that's about it really. Besides, it usually takes loads of dirt. YouTube compresses the stream a lot. Yeah. That's sort of just the problem with streaming such a flickering screen at only 8 kilobits per second. It's like how when you see a video of like just TV static and everything just turns into a blocky mess. It looks like there's blocks of sand appearing in the ocean for half a second and then disappearing. Yep, that's what this rendering glitch makes it do. The water is also affected by it. Oh, that is ice in the middle of the... Where did you come from? Get out of my way. Be gone! Evil ice. The ice is so rude, you know? It always bullies my boats, and it sometimes makes them explode. Get out of the way! Will I update my my live myself? I don't know. Probably not. With this mod, does this make the game easier or harder? I mean, what do you think? For the, like, if you're playing normally, just like at near spawn, it doesn't really change anything. This glitch only really. OBS, can you not? I'm in the middle of a stream here. What was I saying? Does this mod make the game easier or harder? Not really. For the most part, it probably shouldn't really, it doesn't really change anything. Like, all this mod does is change how the rendering is done, so, and, like, this glitch only really happens when you're really far away from spawn, like, further than you'd realistically be if you're just playing the game casually. As for if you're, hold on, singular floating block, must mention that. As for if you're doing a similar thing to me, then I mean, like, it makes the terrain more difficult to see, so probably harder. You once went into a YouTube stream and got timed out for having an anime profile picture. Yeah, some people are unreasonable like that. If I ever finish this journey, I should try a mod called Better Than Wolves. Well, I mean, contact me when I finish this in about 8 years, but I'm not even kidding with that. I'm not even exaggerating with that time frame. It's gonna take about 8 years to get to the end. And that's assuming if I just stop at the Farlands. If I go to the 32 million block limit, it's gonna take a lot longer than that. You want to explain the Better Wolves mod? Isn't it the mod that just, like, adds new kinds of dogs? How many blocks do I travel an hour? About 12,000? I mean, it takes 2 hours to travel 25,000, so 12,500 sounds like how long I would do in an hour. Do I need more wool? No, I don't. Oh, it's nighttime. When did that happen? How does this keep happening under my nose? Not that one. Yeah, it sometimes makes it difficult to place blocks as well. Minecraft, more like because this place looks like Jello. I'm gonna start collecting some wood. Is it possible to find a village? No, villages don't exist in this version. That tree started decaying before I even finished chopping it all up. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38... And there goes my axe. Let's make a new one. What version of Minecraft am I playing? Beta 1.7.3 with the Optifine mod. Stone axes are probably the best kind of axe for chopping wood. I usually just use stone tools because it doesn't take up a precious resource like iron, diamond, etc. I'm more content with being patient of the slower time it takes to do stuff than using the durability of things that stone pickaxes can't mine. Oh, that's all that. Actually, let me just make use of those two that I grabbed. Have I ever played The Prapper the Rapper? I assume you mean Parappa the Rapper, but yes. I played a lot of it. Including on stream before. Ah yes, the Chinese video. Anything goes, even Chinese. Hold on. You know what? That gives me an idea. Hold on. Stop the music. Cut the music. I really hope I still have the song somewhere. Yes. This is it. Okay, hold on. Oh, hold on. Okay. This is the best idea I've had. Man, autocorrect is destroying people trying to type out this video game name. Proper Rig the Rapper. Come back here. Get back here. The music from Parappa the Rapper makes you want to believe. Fair enough. This definitely makes me want to believe. Best part of the track. 2,000 blocks remaining. Oh, I'm out of boats again. How'd that happen again? Thanks for the subscribe and music end. Alright, where was I? Okay, back to the other music. I definitely gotta make a playlist next time so I don't have to keep pausing the game to swap tracks, but yeah. Do I need more world? No. I mean, I probably will do in a sec, but... just a few moments, but... it should be fine otherwise. Have I ever played FNAF before on... I'm assuming you're referring to FNAF anyway. Before on iPad or Xbox. I don't own an iPad or an Xbox, so I can't. Really underrated music is the Super Mario Bros. 2 World theme. That song is underrated? Really? Like, I know Mario Bros. 2 wasn't as popular as Mario 1 and 3, but... Hello there, Mimi. I'm assuming you're talking about Mario 2 USA anyway, not Lost Levels. I mean, of course you are. The Mario Lost Levels overall theme is the same as the Mario 1 overall theme. What is my favorite Parappa game? Probably Unjamalami, really? Ugh, flowing sand, kill it. Destroy it all. If more floating sand, destroy it. "1,000 blocks remaining. This makes a perfectly adequate place to sleep. Hopefully the trees won't be an issue." Have you ever heard of the game My Singing Monsters? Yes. I never really cared for it because I'm not much of a music person. But yeah, I've heard of My Singing Monsters. Alright, bed, not pork. Give me the boat. Give me it. 62. Ugh. 62 is the worst number, and now your brethren must perish because of it. If I did want to play the Better Than Wolves mod, should I hear a tutorial? I'm not really interested in the mod. I'm not really much of a modded Minecraft person, really. Because I'm not really much of a single-player game person, and it's sort of difficult to play modded Minecraft multiplayer. Like, I mean, okay, this probably isn't exactly a fair comparison, but I mean, I've been like, just, like, I mean, there's just been, I need to think about how I'm even trying to explain this. So there's this, in Minecraft Bedrock, there is support for ray tracing, and there are very few people that I could get to be able to try it, either because they don't have the hardware for it, don't have Minecraft Bedrock specifically, or just don't have Minecraft at all. $400 blocks remaining. You have both Java and Bedrock. I mean, I can't really like share it with you on YouTube. It's a little bit more complicated than that. Plus, you need a graphics card that requires ray tracing as well, so. $300 blocks remaining. The final boat. Have I ever heard the Parappa the Rapper 1 Chop Chop Master Onion awful track? Yes, I have. And I can understand why it sounds intimidating. It has the jarring chord in it. Which now that I hear it in my head sort of sounds, which now that I'm listening back to it in my head sort of sounds like the panic sound from Lethal Company. Do I play Jam-A-Lammy? Yes, I have played that. Anyways, it's time for the end. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2,700,000. Alright, let's start making a little base. And also filling up our resources. $60, $61, $62, $63, $64. Perfect. Wait, that's only 62, huh? Oh, there's the other two. Give me that. I probably want a little bit more since I'm also going to make some beds and boats. Go. Now let's start collecting some dirt. Dirt. You like my little stickman character on the bottom left? Thanks. He is the channel mascot. And I guess a sort of persona or something? Mascot, persona, I don't know. Whatever sounds more appropriate, really. Put the bed here. Oops. I'll fill in the hole before I go to sleep. Refill our dirt reserves. Go. While I'm at it, let's fill up our boat and bed resources. boats. Beds. There we go. That's about it, really. Well then. Let me, turn off the music, and this will just about conclude episode 129 of Minecraft The Broken Journey. I hope everyone has enjoyed this episode, and until next week, I hope you continue to enjoy wherever else I do. I'm probably also going to be streaming on Wednesday. I'm going to do some 3D modeling on Wednesday. That'll be something new. I'm no stranger to doing something new on this channel. But until then, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you either Wednesday or next week, depending on whenever you are available. What time on Wednesday? 3 p.m. GMT, the same time I usually start the Sunday streams. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.